Playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Ball outside. Levine passes to DeRozan. Over Finney-Smith. Oh, sweet move. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Back to Caruso. DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Ball against Dinwiddie. And stolen by Caruso. Now Ball. Outside Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Dinwiddie, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. A full line change here for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here. Outside Simmons. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Ball no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Curry against Ball. Simmons with a screen on Ball. Clock at 6. Curry passes to Harris. Fires it. Nets keep it alive. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Curry. Shoots over Ball. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. To the wing on the left. Here's Thomas. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Vucevic, a screen on Curry. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front, leading. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Here's Thomas. Shoots over Beverly. Thomas misses.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Curry passes to Simmons. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with
effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Pass to Thomas. Fades and shoots. He's off on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
And too long on the shot. Chicago leading. Here's Terry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Curry against White. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 1:51 left in the first half. Pass to Terry. Back to Williams. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. Harris is checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry.
There they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Now Dinwiddie. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Harris's shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Terry, covered by Johnson. Inside. Here's Drummond. Rebound Brooklyn. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
That one's off.
For the Bulls, Andre Drummond.
He's off on the second. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Dinwiddie outside. There's the 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Harris, a screen on Beverly. Dinwiddie, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Brooklyn trailing.
Well, one thing about Coby White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
Left side White. Williams passes to White. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Well, for White, he's still putting in the work, continuing to develop as a player.
And you can see it in his game. He's more confident, using his speed to get downhill. He's playing off his shot, and White has really made strides on the defensive end.
To the inside, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith for the lead. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen. Beverly outside, going inside. There's the block. Dinwiddie outside. Unloads. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that. Did you see that? Finish! I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Harris has checked in for Dinwiddie. For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. DeRozan outside. Outside LaVine. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Pass to Thomas. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Thomas has got 5. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
DeRozan. Rebound Brooklyn. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Curry passes to Simmons. Here's O'Neal, defended by DeRozan. Curry, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Outside LaVine, ball left side. Back to LaVine. The 3 is up. The rebound by Simmons.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thomas. That's tipped.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And Ball gets it to go.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Bulls up 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Lonzo Ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the two-guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith comes in for Simmons, and it's Johnson in for Harris.
Cameron Johnson.
Here's Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Ball. DeRozan, a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside for LaVine. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
And he makes a first. DeRozan hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Shoots over Ball. Deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 2.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
DeRozan outside. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan. He takes it in. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie left side. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ball passes to Vucevic. Dinwiddie, right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Ball against Dinwiddie, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside to the paint. Now here's Finney-Smith, defended by DeRozan. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's DeRozan. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're in front by 3. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just Go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Clock at 4. Stolen by Drummond. Ball with it. Pass to DeRozan. Outside to Levine. To tie it up. Brooklyn with the board. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Dinwiddie against Ball.
We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position. Ball kicks to DeRozan. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. And there's the pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Ball against Dinwiddie. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
First quarter, just over a minute played. That one doesn't drop. DeRozan scanning the floor. Passes it to Levine. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson against Levine. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Johnson from outside. He can't get that one. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Caruso. Connects from three-point range.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Caruso against Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Tipped away. Levine against Bridges. Outside Levine. DeRozan in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Right wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And he sinks the second.
I tell you what, it's scary
when you think about how much room Ball has to grow, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Simmons. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
White dishes the ball. Back to White. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Brooklyn. No good with the layup. Up top, Simmons. White covering. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous. But the corners, that's his sweet spot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Coby White, and it's Terry in at the 3 slot. They double-team Curry. Thomas gets a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Drummond. That one falls. Drummond's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Chicago.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. White against Thomas. O'Neal passes to Simmons. With 1 on the clock, and Simmons slams it in.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
Drummond with a screen on Curry. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Curry can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Terry. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Inside, Curry. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. White with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Drummond with a screen on Thomas. Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Curry after the miss from Andre Drummond. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Williams has a screen for Ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris outside. Curry way outside, and it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. It's stolen by Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done.
And at the arc, Joe Harris rarely fails to impress. A natural shooter.
Well, this guy, Joe Harris, is obviously a guy who puts a ton of work in practice. You don't lead the league in three-point percentage as he did back in 2021 off talent alone. It takes dedication. It takes confidence and commitment to your craft. And Joe has all of that. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Opportunistic right there by Finney-Smith. He's got to be a threat offensively. Made jump shot is good.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso leading by 7.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Caruso looking for an opening. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Brooklyn.
The Bulls 11. The Nets 20.
play through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Caruso. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Bridges against Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender. I'm up to the challenge.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the middle. Now Bridges, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Right side, DeRozan. And Beverly kicks to Caruso. Misses the 3. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now the feed to Bridges, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So for the Nets, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bulls trail by 9. Here's White. Beverly, the pass to White. Back to Beverly. White against Bridges. Outside, White. Over Bridges. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Basket good. Drummond's got 6.
Well, Patrick Beverly defined mostly by his tremendous defense, but boy, is he finding people right now. Pretty pass.
Here's Dinwiddie. Nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. In the corner, Drummond with it. Terry setting the pick for Drummond. Johnson with the rebound. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. 8 points for him.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
And White kicks to Terry. There's the pass to Beverly. Back to Terry. Bridges against White. Shoots over Bridges. And it's White missing. Brooklyn leading by 10. Johnson left side. Pass to Simmons. Pass to Dinwiddie. From past the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Terry against Johnson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
They push it up 4 on 3. Simmons passes to Bridges. Count that bucket. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Jams it in off the great move.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And So it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively,
Ladies and gentlemen, your full
and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Johnson. Bridges with it. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Shot clock at 6. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Morant against Dinwiddie. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Here's Claxton. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Adams with a screen on Bridges. Outside for Brooks. Jackson right side. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Offensive board. And that's off the glass and in.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Morant with it. On the wing, Baines. This one for 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Right wing. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith to the right side. Bridges, a screen on Adams. Here's Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Jackson, pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Morant. The shot won't fall. Good D by Finney-Smith. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Bridges. Brooks with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside Bane. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's showing from them.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Tries again, and he lays it in. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Over to the wing. Curry against Morant. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. The shot no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Simmons, the pass to Curry. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Back to Morant. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 7.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Adams against Simmons. Pass to Thomas. A shot from the high post. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson down low. He's covered by Curry. Jackson gets the bucket.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Curry. 4-3. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant with the drive. Hauled in by Curry.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Payne. Adams comes with a double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Payne. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Now here's Adams. His first shot attempt. It's good. Off the glass.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Thomas. Simmons with a screen on Payne. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got his second basket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Memphis shooting only 36% so far in this game. On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Conchar, covered by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Kennard hits a three-pointer. Kennard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Launches it. And the Nets another three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
On the wing, Conchar. Back to Jones. Blocked! Memphis needs to get off a shot. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Kennard against Bridges. Now here's Kennard. He's covered closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled in keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Dinwiddie against Jones. 1:46 left in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Here's Curry. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The three from Bane. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Thomas. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. And he stays with it. Now Simmons. Here's Thomas. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops it first. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. And the shot goes in. Simmons has gotten his first basket of the night.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Jackson outside. Here's Morant driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. It's the Nets leading by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Duke Dance.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a one-point game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Puts the move on. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Desmond Bane.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And he can't hit the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
And here's Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, Bridges. He drops it from range. And the Nets lead by 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Morant with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.